In the heart of a small, forgotten town, nestled deep within the dense forest of tall, ancient trees, there lay a cemetery that held secrets untold. The townsfolk rarely spoke of it, and for good reason. Known only as Whispering Oaks Cemetery, it was a place where darkness seemed to thrive, especially at night. One chilly October evening, as the harvest moon hung low in the sky, a young man named Daniel found himself drawn to the cemetery's eerie allure. His curiosity had been piqued by the town's whispered tales of strange occurrences and ghostly apparitions that haunted the grounds after dark. With nothing more than a flashlight and a camera in hand, he set out on an adventure to uncover the truth. As Daniel pushed open the rusted gate, it groaned in protest, as if warning him to turn back. Ignoring the uneasy feeling that had crept up his spine, he ventured deeper into the cemetery. The tall, gnarled trees cast elongated shadows that danced with the soft glow of his flashlight, creating a surreal and unsettling atmosphere. The tombstones, some so old their inscriptions had worn away with time, stood like silent sentinels. Daniel felt an overwhelming sense of melancholy, as if the very earth beneath him mourned the souls resting here. But he was determined to capture evidence of the paranormal, and so he pressed on. Hours passed, and the moon reached its zenith, casting an eerie pallor over the graveyard. Daniel's flashlight began to flicker, its feeble light struggling to pierce the increasing darkness. As he fumbled with the unreliable device, he heard a faint, chilling sound, a whisper that seemed to originate from all directions. "Turn back," it hissed, the voice laden with sorrow. Startled, Daniel scanned the desolate graveyard, but there was no one in sight. His heart raced, and beads of sweat formed on his forehead. It was then that he realized he had lost his way. The tombstones had become a labyrinth, and every direction seemed to lead him deeper into the heart of Whispering Oaks Cemetery. With each step, the whispering grew louder, more insistent. "Leave now," it pleaded, the voices of countless souls uniting in a mournful chorus. Dread filled Daniel's heart as he stumbled upon an old mausoleum, its heavy stone door partially ajar. Against his better judgment, he pushed it open, revealing a chamber bathed in an eerie blue light. Inside, the walls were adorned with cryptic symbols and faded portraits of long-forgotten souls. It was then that he noticed a sarcophagus in the center of the room, its lid slightly askew. Unable to resist his morbid curiosity, Daniel approached the sarcophagus and carefully lifted the lid. Inside lay the mummified remains of a woman, her eyes wide open and fixed on him, as though she had been waiting for him for centuries. The whispering voices reached a deafening crescendo, their sorrowful lamentation filling the chamber. "Join us," they implored, their ghostly hands reaching out to pull him into the sarcophagus. Terrified, Daniel stumbled backward, slamming the heavy stone door shut. The blue light faded, and the voices retreated to their mournful murmurs. He was trapped, lost in this accursed place with no way out. As the hours passed, Daniel's flashlight died completely, leaving him in pitch darkness. He could hear the shuffling of unseen footsteps and the soft rustling of tattered clothing, as though the restless spirits were closing in on him. Panic set in as he realized he was not alone in the darkness. Desperation gripped him, and he began to run blindly through the labyrinthine cemetery, crashing into tombstones and tripping over graves. The voices pursued him, their haunting wails echoing through the night. He could feel icy fingers brushing against his skin, trying to pull him into the earth. Just as hope seemed lost, a faint glimmer of light appeared in the distance. Daniel followed it, stumbling and gasping for breath. Finally, he burst through the cemetery gate and into the moonlit forest beyond. The whispering voices faded into the distance, and he was free. Gasping for air and covered in dirt, Daniel realized he had narrowly escaped the clutches of Whispering Oaks Cemetery. He knew that he had witnessed something beyond comprehension, something that defied the natural order of things. From that night on, Daniel never spoke of his harrowing experience. The cemetery remained a dark secret, hidden away in the depths of the ancient forest. But the voices of the lost souls, the mournful whispers of the departed, would forever haunt his dreams, a chilling reminder of the night he had been lost in the cemetery at night.
Hope you enjoyed this story. Subscribe to watch more videos.